The potato begins its life in the dark, damp earth, a humble tuber coated in mud and grit. Yet, through the lens of modern engineering, it undergoes a radical transformation into a crystalline masterpiece of light, golden geometry. We are entering a world where 250 tons of raw produce are processed every single hour, fueling a $30 billion global industry that demands absolute perfection. Leave the soil behind. We are going inside the high-tech heart of the crunch. Every morning, the factory gates receive a fleet of heavy-duty trailers, each carrying 50,000 pounds of specialized high-starch potatoes. These aren't your grocery store variety. These are chipping potatoes, bred for low sugar content to prevent browning. The unloading is a display of sheer hydraulic power. A massive platform tilts the entire 18-wheeler to a 45-degree angle, sending a literal mountain of tubers cascading into a wet receiving hopper. This is the start of the hydraulic flume system. The potatoes are swept away in a river of recycled filtered water that moves at 5 meters per second. This isn't just transport, it's the first stage of rigorous decontamination. Traceability is paramount here. Every batch is scanned, ensuring the factory knows exactly which field the crop originated from. As the tubers tumble, the earthy, cold scent of wet soil fills the air, replaced seconds later by the rushing sound of high-pressure jets stripping away the last remnants of the farm. To achieve the exquisite crunch, the potato must first lose its skin. They enter a vertical abrasive peeler, where spinning silicon carbide rollers strip the peel in exactly 12 seconds, with a surgical loss of less than 2% of the flesh. But the true magic happens at the centrifugal rotary slicer. Inside this stainless steel drum, the potatoes are spun by centrifugal force against 8 stationary blades. Each blade is calibrated with absolute precision to a thickness of exactly 0.05 inches, 1.27 millimeters. Any deviation of even 0.001 inches would result in an uneven fry. These translucent discs then fall into a cold water starch bath. You can see the water turn a milky, glistening white as excess starch is washed away. This is the secret to preventing the chips from sticking together. The sound is a high-pitched, rhythmic whirring of blades. Followed by the satisfying splash of millions of perfectly uniform slices hitting the water, looking like wet, ivory silk. The slices now enter the kill step, the fryer. This is a 30-meter-long continuous immersion system filled with 15,000 liters of specialized vegetable oil. The oil is maintained at a blistering 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Monitored by infrared sensors every millisecond. As the slices hit the oil, the moisture content plummets from 80% to a mere 2% in exactly 180 seconds. This is where the secret formula of heat and time creates the Maillard reaction. The chips transition from a pale white to a radiant, sun-drenched golden yellow. A series of mechanical paddles, known as submergers, gently nudge the chips along, ensuring no two slices overlap.
Quickly identify inconsistencies.
The sensory experience is overwhelming. A ferocious hissing of steam as water evaporates instantly, accompanied by a warm, nutty, and deeply savory aroma that signals the birth of the crunch. This is absolute hygiene safety in action. The heat obliterates any potential pathogens, leaving only a sterile, crispy vessel of flavor.
The accumulation belt acts as a dynamic
Not every chip is destined for the bag. After frying, the chips pass under the AI optical sorting sentinel. Using ultra-high-speed cameras and 850 optical scans per second, the system identifies chips with even the smallest brown spot or bruised edge. When a defect is spotted, a targeted burst of compressed air strikes the offending chip, ejecting it from the line at speeds the human eye cannot track. The survivors enter the centrifugal seasoning drum. The chips tumble gently in a rotating cylinder while a dusting venture applies a finely atomized powder of salt and spices. The mechanism ensures a velvety, even coating on every square millimeter of the chip's surface. Visually, the line becomes a shimmering ribbon of gold and ochre. While the sound changes to a delicate, dry rustling, the music of perfectly dried snacks. This is the hallmark of quality assurance, a relentless pursuit where only the most aesthetically and structurally sound chips proceed to the consumer. The final journey is a feat of advanced preservation technology. The chips climb a vibrating conveyor to the multi-head computer weigher. This machine uses 14 different scales to calculate the perfect combination of chips to reach the exact weight for each bag in under 25 milliseconds. The chips then drop into the vertical form-fill-seal VFFS machine, which operates at a blur-inducing speed of 120 bags per minute. As the bag is sealed, a nozzle performs a nitrogen flush, displacing 99% of the oxygen. This is critical. Nitrogen is an inert gas that prevents the oils from oxidizing, turning rancid, and provides a cushion of air that protects the chips from being crushed during transport. The result is freshness, like at the factory, even months later. The visual is a high-speed dance of metallic film and robotic arms. Punctuated by the percussive pop of the nitrogen injection. And the crinkling sound of pristine plastic being heat-sealed for eternity. From a mud-caked tuber to a scientifically optimized golden slice, the journey of the potato chip is a testament to human ingenuity. We have witnessed a process where absolute precision meets culinary passion, ensuring that every single bite is as safe as it is satisfying. This is the intersection of high-speed automation and rigorous quality control. A world where technology serves the senses. The next time you hear that iconic snap of a chip, remember the miles of stainless steel, the AI sensors, and the thermal mastery that made that moment possible. The pursuit of the perfect crunch never ends. If you crave more behind-the-scenes looks at the world's most advanced food systems, ensure you subscribe to Food Tech Global.